My Carnival cruise adventure has been awesome. In the first video, I introduced you to the Carnival Conquest. In my last video, I took you to Key West and Cozumel as part of the cruise excursions. Finally, in this video, I will show you some of the entertainment and the big parties Carnival throws. If you love travel and attraction videos, you'll want to watch this one all the way through. Cozumel was a good time. You can check out what we did in the previous video. Right now we are headed back to the ship. One last look here of Cozumel. As you can see, the skies have darkened and storms are on the horizon. So we have the two ships here. We've got the Carnival and we got this New Amsterdam, the Holland of America. One of them is having a big old party right now. And the music is cranked. I'm pretty sure it's ours that's partying right now. And the other one, they're all getting their milk and cookies and getting ready for bedtime. Entertainment time. We're gonna check out this love and marriage game show. It's supposed to be pretty good here in the main auditorium. Actually, not as crowded as I thought it would be in here. I thought it would be a lot more crowded.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of Cozumel today?
Oh, I loved the e-bikes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Actually, we just had an appetizer, but that was delicious. Like authentic Mexican nachos.
Oh, yeah. It looked like chocolate on there. I don't know what that was.
Mole sauce, honey.
Mole sauce. It looked chocolatey to me. I was pretty excited about that first, but yeah, it was delicious. And
shopping, all of it was fun.
Yeah, Kelly really liked the downtown Cozumel part where they're wanting us to come in and look at their pharmacy. I had to get her out of there for that. That was getting a little sketchy, as the kids today like to say.
Very.
A lot more fun to come. So if you enjoy travel and attractions, subscribe to the channel and subscribe to the fun.
Tonight, I'm gonna be looking for 3 couples to come up on the stage and play that match game. When and where did you first meet?
So we met before this, but our first date was November 18th, 2016 in Punta Gorda, Florida, and she was my flight attendant.
Oh, okay. That was a nice flight, yeah?
In Massachusetts, and I was talking to her girlfriend, and I said, would she be interested in going out on a date? And she said, ask her.
I did not like him.
Scale from 1 through 10, rate your first kiss.
8.
Why 8?
Because I think she's going to say 8.
Let's wait and see. Hannah?
8.
Paul?
I was definitely a 10.
Emma?
5.
Your partner, would you make smaller? And what would you make bigger?
Smaller, bigger.
You remember these guys from last night or earlier in the video? This string trail's really been entertaining during the whole cruise. I would love to know if you've done a cruise before. What was your favorite part of it? And tell me about the entertainment. Comment below. I'd love to hear about it. One of the funniest pieces of entertainment, next to the comedians on the ship here, was definitely that love and marriage show. What did you think about that? I just kind of gave you some of the funniest moments of it, but comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts about cruising. We basically went from one part of the cruise of the ship to the other part. We're talking maybe 25 feet from entertainment to bars, to entertainment to bars. And this little stage is right by a bar, which is in the casino. And probably about 50 feet behind me is the piano bar, where you saw in the last video. And there's also a dance club across from the piano bar. So there is entertainment and music all over the ship. So my new friend here spent 30 years in the comedy business.
30 years, I have nothing to show for it, except this great joke. A guy joins a monastery and wants to be a monk, takes a vow of silence. He's allowed 2 words every 10 years. The first 10 years pass, he goes to the head monk and says, food cold. That's it, he leaves. Yeah. Another 10 years pass, he goes back to the head monk and says, bed hard. That's it, Another 10 years pass, he goes to the head monk and says, I quit. Head monk says, well, I'm not surprised, you've been bitching ever since you got here.
There you have it. 30 years in comedy.
That's all I got.
How many cruises have you been on?
6.
6?
Yeah.
All Carnival or a mixture?
5 Carnival.
Ah, there you go.
5 Carnival. Carnival's fun.
Carnival, it's the
It's your
party ship.
fun.
Is this your first time on the Conquest?
No, second time on the
Second.
Conquest.
Wow, that was pretty incredible. He had 20 minutes to take a 300-pound block of ice and make it into that seahorse. Huh, an elephant. I'll snap a picture with him and you can check out my Instagram for pictures of all my adventures. I am going to miss this. Beautiful view, perfect weather. I am savoring my final moments on the cruise here. Kelly and I have our 6 o'clock dinner reservation, so I will bring you to dinner this time and show you the dining room, and then off to some party festivities before we say bon voyage to the Carnival Conquest. The line to get into the restaurant. So I'm not going to really do an in-depth food review because we're sitting down with other people at the table here.
Tell me that you'll be back for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go.
They do shows in the main dining room, and today's show was, what you were hearing, was the staff, the wait staff, and everyone's singing goodbye. They're going to miss us, so that's what that was, and all the guests on the ship, or a lot of guests, had their cell phones waving them around, so that was cute. What did you think of your final dinner in the dining room?
It was just okay.
Yeah.
A little dry on the chicken, but it was just all right.
My steak was still alive.
Yeah,
So her
pretty much.
chicken was dead for sure, and I think there was a little nerve wiggling on my plate with the cow, so yeah, I was just kind of surprised by that. It was, the food's been excellent otherwise. So I guess it was basically the scraps that they had left over before we get off the ship tomorrow morning. So we're going to go check out some more onboard entertainment here. I'll bring you with.
Alrighty, Carnival Conquest family, if you're ready, good morning, make some noise!
All right, they're going to do an 80s trivia contest. We're ready. Good time here in the lobby.
Wake me up before you go.
Come!
Everybody's us, working 9 to 5. What a way to make living.
It's all taking and no giving.
Was a great way to end a fantastic cruise. What a fun send-off. The 80s. What would they? I guess they said 80s trivia.
Yeah, so you
But-
wrote down the little snippets of the songs, remember?
Right. We wrote down the name of the songs, but we really didn't have like a trivia contest. That was a
Yeah.
little. We just kind of had more of a dance and lip sync contest with these crazy light sticks, and that was a blast. So we're gonna do another show here. It's the 80s Pop to the Max show. I'll give you a little peekaboo on this, and then we get kicked off early in the morning. So No, I know, just too fast. So, if you love travel, attractions, and having a good time, subscribe to the fun. I would really appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
That is why sing the subway, earth is a fire. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The music by your side to break the
Oh, look, I'm part of the Blue Man Group. So what did you think of that 80s show we just saw in the auditorium?
It was just okay. Parts of it I liked.
Yeah, you know, I think they try. Here's the deal. What I've learned is the Conquest is one of the smaller Carnival ships in the fleet, and I think they just put the very seasoned and high experienced performers on their larger ships going to other ports. So like the Mardi Gras, the Celebration, those larger ships, the newer ones, I think that's where you're going to find some of the entertainment that people talk about. And the smaller ones like the Conquest here, I think they do a good job with what they have, but
Yeah.
as far as the singing goes, some of it needs work. As far as the actual production value goes, it would be nice if they would bring some of the technology up, but I understand it's a small stage, it's a budget, and this is an older ship. Started sailing in 2002, I think it was, so I know it's hard to see this right now, but all in all, I think it was good.
Yeah.
Good way to
I
pass
agree.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Would I do it again? Sure. Would I want to check out the other ships before? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would do this again. So.
Yes.
Well, the lighting was definitely way off in the pool area, but you heard us. We are going to get ready to wind down. I know the cruise is over. Oh, well, yeah, the pizza at least. I don't think I did show. This is probably, they pretty much do in halves here, and homemade here on the ship, and they serve it till like 4 a.m. It goes all night long. This is probably my 200th plate since we've gotten on board a few days ago. This is just a basic pepperoni. It's delicious. This is the margherita pizza right here. Good pizza. Yeah, unfortunately they won't deliver back to the States, so we'll enjoy one last night of some pizza pie and the Carnival. And just like that, it's come to an end. Back in Miami, it's going to be a beautiful day here. I am going to really miss this here. What a blast on the Carnival Conquest. It was a good time. I would definitely do Carnival again. I would like to try some other vessels, maybe some of the bigger ones to see what else they offer. And maybe even check out some of the other ships out there. Like you could see the big Virgin behind me. That didn't sound right, did it? There's a big Virgin behind me. And so check out some of those. Like I said, this is my 4th cruise, and it was a good time. So a lot more travels and adventures to be had yet, as we're just starting the year out. So subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss out on some of the future adventures. I'd love to take you along. If you enjoyed this video, it was a longer one, but it was a blast. Give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And as always, you'll find me on my other social media platforms, which is Facebook, TikTok, sometimes when I remember, and of course Instagram. And that's it. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time, honey.
Too
It was
fast.
awesome.
Yeah, just too fast. I'm gonna give you one more panoramic view out of here, and you'll see me on the next one.
Subscribe now